So today we will see 12th question of 2022. Why is the methodology adopted in India to count the poor database? So why is it poor is what they are asking. Why is the methodology adopted in India to count the poor database? Okay. Or data table. A. There is some confusion regarding what should constitute the poverty line. So they are saying there is some confusion to determine what is poverty line. Okay, second is there are wide diversities in the condition of the rural and urban poor. So rural urban poor we have diversities. Third, there is no uniform global standard for measuring income poverty. Because there is no uniform global standard, we are having problem. It is based on the proportion of poverty as mere income or buying capacity. It is because only on the income, so that's why it is not right. So that's kind of the statement they have given. We will see the passage now. So the poverty line is quite unsatisfactory when it comes to grasping the extent of poverty in India. So this is not satisfying is what they said in the initial only. It is not only because of its extremely narrow definition of who is poor and the data table methodology used to count the poor, but also because of more fundamental assumption underlying it. So it is not only because it is narrow, there are some other problem also. That's what they are saying. It exclusively relies on the notion of poverty as insufficient income. So why? Because it is exclusively relying on the income basis or insufficient purchasing power or on purchasing power. One can better categorize it by calling it income poverty, which is only part of poverty, that is income poverty, that is not the real poverty, is what is the author saying. If poverty is ultimately about deprivations affecting human well-being, then income poverty is only one aspect of it. Actually poverty means what? It is deprivation affecting human for his well-being. So if you consider only income, it is only one aspect is what they are saying. So you are talking about only one aspect is a concern here. Poverty of life in our view lies not merely in the impoverished state in which the person actually lives, but also in the lack of real opportunities. That is not only one aspect, even it is lack of real opportunities given by social constraint as well as personal circumstances, both in societal level as well as personal level. If we are not having a real opportunities, then that is also a poverty. To choose other types of living. So yeah, even the relevance of low incomes, mere possessions and other aspects of what are standardly seen as economic poverty relate ultimately to their role in curtailing capabilities. Okay, that is their role in severely restricting the choice people have to lead variable and valued life. So restricting choice is also a poverty. So they are saying, see, whatever we are using, that is not up to the mark. Why? Because you are using only one criteria, that is income. So poverty is not only income basis but lack of choices also. So you have to include a kind of thing they are saying. So that's why it is not this methodology is poor. We will see now option. There is some confusion regarding what should constitute the poverty line. Is there about confusion we are speaking? There are wide diversities in the condition of rural and urban. We didn't speak about rural urban only, so definitely I can eliminate. There is no uniform global standard. There is no uniform global standard. We didn't talk about global standard and all. We were talking limited space, right? It is based on the proportion of poverty as meager income or buying capacity. This is one. And if you see option A, there is some confusion. Is it regarding the confusion or is it regarding the one constraint? So if you see, we are talking mostly about we are considering only income, we are like not considering choices as well. That was the key point we are repeating, not about the confusion. With that thought, I am choosing option D as the right answer. If any other alternative option that you are feeling right, you do comment, I will explain why it will be wrong. Okay.